It does not have an ambidextrous safety because I think proper tactical men are right-handed. For NICLAD, if I had to guess, and in fact I do have to guess, would be time. And it had a brief period of not total unpopularity before it fell out of favor, at any rate.
To actually puncture the tire. But while I wouldn't say there is any safe way to hide behind this from a minigun, you'll die a little bit later if you hide behind the engine block.
Here we have the markings on the side. SG 550-1 sniper, says so right there on the gun. And then they went to try and negotiate a contract to license production in Germany because, you know, no country really likes to be dependent on buying its military weapons from someone else if they can help it. And FN and the Belgians kind of looked at them and went, you know, we're not really comfortable giving you rights to produce a bunch of guns given the fact that, you know, you did kind of stomp in and occupy us twice in the last century. We're going to do this until I run out of ammo or I run out of will to put myself through it. I know it's what the market wants. I know it's what people are going to be doing anyway, and so it's probably a good thing that they just sell it this way to begin with. But I'm just not sure I'm comfortable with tactical furniture on an AK. This also allows the gun to be cocked one-handed, so instead of having to grab it here and cock it, you can take it and push it against any flat surface to cock the gun. In theory, you could do it against your leg, but I wouldn't recommend that. Bayonet lug on the end of the barrel, which is not something you would typically need for an aircraft gun. And that's a 50-round belt. That was a relatively low rate of fire, probably 350 or 400.
She said about 350. Yeah, she runs best right about there.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. You always have to try that, you know? This is an outgrowth of the ACR program, which was an outgrowth of the SPEW program, which was an outgrowth of the Salvo program. This is a continuous idea that just never quite dies. And part of it, which became HK's XM8. They basically separated this off. It was always supposed to be modular. You were supposed to be able to detach this and put a buttstock on it and use it as a standalone carbine. You know, if you're insane and didn't want to have all this awesome capability of, you know, 10 pounds of grenade launcher sitting up there. Anyway, this is being stupid. Why would you come up with your own proprietary system when Picatinny rails are everywhere already? Remember, this is the early 2000s. It's not hard to find a Picatinny rail. Well, there are a couple reasons. First off, these don't require covers. They're not going to cut up your hand. And the holes tend to weigh less than putting a bunch of metal rails over every surface of the gun. Really, it's a clever design. It's just, unfortunately, totally impractical. Here at Morphy's. Check out their auction catalog. You can find that through their website, which you'll have to find on your own because YouTube does not allow me to put a link to it in the description text. So best of luck with that. Thanks for watching. This comes with a collapsing shoulder stock, which is probably the least comfortable stock ever envisioned by humankind. It's very front heavy as a result, and you're going to get a neck workout from wearing this thing. Still beats a bullet to the forehead, though. So these were actually manufactured as legitimate self-defense pistols, although obviously, well, these were considered underpowered. These rifles were very heavily based. Curious here is whether I can fire 2-round controlled bursts, and if I can keep them all on the target. Let's find out. That would be a no.